January is National Mentoring Month. And so as this important time comes to a close, this time where people like me have been really trumpeting the importance of mentoring and offering a helping hand to young and upcoming executives, I want you to consider one last thought. Hello everybody, I'm John Self, and welcome to Self Perspective, a weekly video with information, insight, and hopefully a little inspiration to help you manage your career. One of the great leadership fads of modern time is the concept of servant leadership, a noble style in which the servant leader subordinates his or her desires, his or her own ideas in the name of serving others around them and serving the organization. You know, the old concept is if you take good care of your people, they'll take good care of your customers, and your customers will take good care of your investors. I had one well-known servant leader tell me recently that he simply did not have time to be a mentor. What? Really? That's sort of interesting. One of the most important things we do in life is to give help to those who follow us in hopes that they will carry forward our legacy by making it better. Actually, some servant leaders are woefully deficient in the time they devote to up-and-coming young executives. Sometimes it can be the little stuff that helps people out. The late Pat Groner, one of the great CEOs of modern time, who ran Baptist Hospital in Pensacola, told a young up-and-coming vice president who had previous night escorted a young woman to her car after dark because there had been some burglaries in the area. Pat brought the guy into his office and said, "Did you escort her to the car last night?" He said, "Yes." He said, "Did you talk to her?" And he said, "Yes, we chatted for about 10 minutes. He said, "Next time, call security and ask them to walk her to the car." Why? Because people heard about it. It was all over the hospital. And as Pat told his young vice president, that's a criticism you don't need to have. Now, those were earlier times, but he gave good advice in the 1970s. Mentoring can be that kind of advice. Sometimes it's the little things. It can also be about shared experiences regarding tactical or strategic decisions. This sort of education is so important to healthcare leaders because, with all due respect to my friends who run graduate education programs, you do a great job teaching theory, teaching strategy, teaching the fundamentals. But many graduate students come out of their programs and they're woefully deficient when it comes to leadership. Leadership is something you learn on the job, and it's mentors who really facilitate that education. So as we draw to a close on National Mentoring Month, if you're a servant leader or you think you're a servant leader and you're not mentoring someone, now's the time to change. And if you have been interested in perhaps contributing to mentorship, in healthcare there's organizations like ACHE, and many of the local chapters have wonderful mentoring programs. So if you're in healthcare, call your local chapter and volunteer. If you're in other industries, seek out mentoring programs and offer a helping hand. You can make a difference. All you have to do is offer some help. I hope this was helpful. If it was, try subscribing. If it's not, tell me what you want to hear more of. Until next week, I'm John Self. Thanks for watching.